Who owns your mind? Zuckerberg runs Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, Jewish. Alphabet, which owns Google and YouTube, is run by a couple of Jews. Larry Page, Sergey Brin, okay? So that's YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram. TikTok is now owned by Larry Ellison. So that's TikTok as well. Those are your social platforms. Out of the big media conglomerates, you got Disney, which is run by Bob Iger. You got NBC and Universal, which are run by Jews. You have CBS, Warner Bros, Paramount Studios, now run by David Ellison. You've got the Salem Radio Network and Brad Parscale working on behalf of Israel. You've got Fox News, Wall Street Journal, under the Murdochs, they're friends of Israel. You've got Daily Wire, Prager University, Breitbart, all run by Jewish editors, Jewish owners. Are you starting to get it?
One of your parents is a diplomat?
Yeah.
For what country?
Israel. Would you like me to call him?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
It's late December in Miami Shores, and 19-year-old Avraham Gill is pulled over by cops for traffic violations. He mentions his dad, Eli Gill, a consul at the Israeli consulate, and then the discussion turns to his vanity plate.
What's up with that?
According to cops, the plate reads, PLS Chase, Feds Lost. And cops say he flipped it down to cover his license plate.
Come on, dude, I have a camera in the front bag.
And there's more. January 14th, cops say this is Gill again, and he's out running the police. Listen to the officer talk about that vanity plate.
It's going to be a fleeing and looting. Remember that guy that had the police chasing? Tag is going to be here.
Cops stopped the pursuit because in Miami Shores, their policy is they don't chase for traffic offenses. But that brings us to this past Saturday in Sunny Isles Beach.
173 in Collins. Just had a motorcycle trying to run me over. I got one subject in custody.
Cops say Gill ran over an officer because they say he didn't want to sit in traffic. This all landed Gill in jail on charges of aggravated battery against a police officer.
Mr. Gill is a diplomat son. He has consular immunity.
The state stipulated to the defense's argument that Gill has immunity and released him from jail. And in the meantime, questions persist in legal circles whether immunity applies to this diplomat's son. All of this to play out in the days and weeks to come.
Oh, and he was acquitted of all charges, by the way, in case you were wondering. But I'm pretty sure you already knew that. Yeah, it was actually pretty crazy how many Charlie Kirk TikToks were made, especially on Halloween. And don't they say Halloween is the most demonic night of the year?
He was thankful that at least one day of the year, everybody celebrates the devil.
Oh my God.
And he's talking about Halloween.
Yeah.
There's an ex-Satanist, a member of the Satanic Church. He came out and he said,
Halloween, it is the most that can be channeled.
So October 31st is supposed to be the day where the underworld and the spirit world connect.
Yeah.
They're looking for refuge from people.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to give food to the poor. The way trick-or-treaters come to your door, trick-or-treat. Because if you don't, then the bad spirits will haunt you or trick you. Trick or treat.
Yeah. And isn't it a thing where it's like, oh, you're supposed to dress up as these monsters, so they don't realize that
they think you're a spirit as well.
You're like, oh, you're on my team, I'm not gonna haunt you.
Yeah.
This might not be similar, but do you guys remember the movie Mostly Ghostly, Who Let the Ghost Out? I believe the whole thing was like the ghost and all those spirits or monsters or whatever couldn't come out from the basement until Halloween night. Kind of crazy how that kind of correlates.
I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
All right, it's gonna look similar like this. We got your camera or my camera right here, your camera right here, our camera right here. It's gonna be one finger, then we're gonna add the pinky, then add the thumb, and when I say all together, we're gonna say what?
One love.
You ready? Here we go. One finger. You gotta do it with me, brother. That's just the sign of love.
Okay, so I hear you. Can I share something else?
Please.
This symbol is called Mana Canuno. It's a satanic salute as well. Google it. So for me, listen.
Google the sign.
Listen to me. Listen, Cam, listen. Son, listen to me. I'm saying that not to judge you. You listening? Yes. I'm saying that I can't participate in that part, but I can't say one love. I'm just falling in line with my own convictions. Can we reset, son?
Yes, I got it.
Come on. You leaving me hanging?
Oh. But I just think sometimes
it's just a personal conviction.
I'm not trying to judge your personal conviction, but what I am also saying, you should consider the intentions. My intentions is not
Okay, let's reset. I know your intentions are good.
Okay.
You looking at me, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm serious.
Yes, sir.
I have to follow what is in me.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen Satanists do that same salute. You can Google it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't mean to you something different.
No, it is a universal
Love,
sign.
and that's awesome.
Love.
And that's awesome.
And I'm giving you love.
And you know what you give me love through? This.
Okay.
You see how he kind of got a little mad or like a little agitated that he didn't want to like participate in that?
I'm the Illuminati. Of course we put the truth in fictional movies so that when people tell the truth, you're gonna say the magic words. That's from a movie. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we're run by shape-shifting lizard people. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we normalize pedophilia amongst the elites. We use it as blackmail. That's how we get them to do what we want. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we caused all the talk about the Earth's shape. Flat, round, doesn't matter. It's neither of those. We just gave you those two options to confuse you. Keep you further away from the truth. I'm not gonna tell you what it is though. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we invent diseases. Without diseases, we can't make money off the treatments. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we had a secret meeting to make chaos profitable through the prison system. Why do you think all the best rappers rap about the worst shit? All we do is free the rappers that are gonna continue to rap about drugs and violence, and we keep the ones that think they're fucking Malcolm X. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we target black people. For whatever reason, God likes them, and our leader is the devil. You know how that goes. We just gotta do what he said. I'm the Illuminati. Of course NASA is a scam. If people thought they had other planets to go to, they're just gonna let us destroy this one. I'm the Illuminati. Of course we control the internet. If someone was to jump out of their body and start telling people what we're really up to, we would just suppress them. Now, if this person already had a lot of followers and the video somehow got out there, then we kill them.
Aw, aren't you the cutest little robots?
Israel is turning every single Samsung phone into a surveillance device. Do you have a Samsung phone? You might want to pay attention. App Cloud pre-installed, impossible to delete. It knows your location. It knows your fingerprint. It knows your IP address. It knows every text, every call, and every search that you make. Did you know that? This isn't just data collection. This is blackmail material. Imagine the power that Israel now has to know who's criticizing them, to know who's organizing against them, to know who's a threat. They will use this against American citizens, against politicians, against businesses. And what's the response from the Trump White House or from our government as a whole? Silence. Nothing, because Israel's interests are America's interests now.
Welcome back, Mr. Disney.
Are the Jews gone yet?
No.
Put me back in.
If a politician ever says, it's not that simple, what they're saying is, someone has a video of me having sex with a child. And if we know that's not the case, the only other option is, someone paid me to do the opposite and I already spent the money. So those are really the only two options why rational things can't happen. Shouldn't there be accountability for politicians? I think if you're a politician and you steal tax dollars, you should be castrated on live TV before they do the Powerball numbers. Wouldn't that make a change? Hey, in the Middle East, if you steal something, they cut your hands off. Guess what you can't do more than twice in the Middle East? That's right, steal things. So it's like, I think every politician should be a 24-hour streamer, and their bank accounts should be transparent. And then the politicians go, oh, but you know, that's a really high standard for the job. That's really hard. Oh, really? Is it too hard to run the world? Is that tough? I heard Uber Eats is hiring if you want something more chill. But like, yeah, why should it not be a terribly hard job to run the whole world? Why are we making it easier and easier? They're not even working this week.
So this is not a free country until we can criticize the foreign state of Israel.
For criticizing Israel. So me as a German, that's very interesting to us. So can you tell, because we are in Germany not really allowed to criticize Israel either.
Yes. Well, I think everybody knows that Israel is prosecuting a genocide in Gaza right now. They've killed 30,000 women and children. They've done it with our money. They've done it with our bombs. It is reprehensible to any Christian to support what Israel is doing in Gaza right now.
The war? Yeah.
Israel.
Really?
The Nakba in 1948, when they massacred thousands of people after they invaded the land.
Right.
Israel's leaders should be kissing our wall.
Why can I burn an American flag in my country, but I get a mark by my name if I burn Israel's? Like, how?
I think that's an entirely fair question. You got 65 million people here illegally, according to the administration, and the only ones who are deported are ones who criticize a foreign country. I don't understand it.
Asking questions, folks. Just asking questions. I asked Tucker Carlson a question last night. People seem to like it. I got job opportunities after it. Yep, off we go. Have a good one.
Because a lot of people ask me that question, like, what is the Jewish people, like, what is their goal? Well, their goal in reality is they want complete Jewish tyranny. They want to destroy everything that has anything to do with white culture, and they want everyone to race mix and be the same color brown. Why? But why? The reason why is because they feel that they could rule over that populace without us standing in the way. Exactly, the white people are the biggest danger. You see, and they...
A Mexican mayor who often spoke up against drug gangs was assassinated over the weekend during a Día de Muertos or Day of the Dead celebration. Carlos Manso, the mayor of Uruapan, Michoacán, Mexico, attended a Día de Muertos celebration in his city on November 1st, 2025 with his family. After initially leaving the event, he returned to take pictures with children in costumes, and just after 8 p.m., he was ambushed by alleged hitmen who opened fire on him. Despite efforts to save him at a local hospital, Manso succumbed to his injuries. According to local authorities, 2 of the people involved in the incident were arrested, and one of the assailants lost his life. They did not lay out a motive. Manso had been outspoken against drug gangs in Mexico. In recent months, he had posted videos saying that he feared for his life. Last year, a journalist was fatally shot just moments after interviewing Mr. Manso in Uruapan. Authorities are continuing their investigation.
Something tells me their Jewish president's probably behind it. Again. And then him taking a picture of his baby or the baby in front of the container is like, what does that even mean? Like, clearly it has to mean one fucking thing.
Interstellar is a really interesting movie, and it just made me think about something. So Matthew McConaughey's character is trying to leave to go on this space journey, right? And his daughter is like, no, don't leave. And then these bookshelves are flying off of the bookshelf, and they don't know why that is. But then later on, it is revealed that it was him from another dimension, basically like telling himself not to go. And he was banging on the wall. So then the books like started falling off the wall. But in their reality, originally, they're like, what the fuck is that? Like, that's weird. Like, why are these books falling off? But like, it was him from another time. And so I was like, wait, what if like when something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, that was a sign, or like this happened and it like stopped me from doing this, that was a sign. Like, no, what if that was just you from another time and dimension? Like, that's trying to help yourself. And then I was also thinking, like, when you see something out the side of your eye and then you look and there's nothing there, like, what if that's not a ghost or like some entity? What if that's quite literally just you looking at yourself from another time and dimension, but like you can't see you, but like, I don't know. I feel like we need to talk about the movie Interstellar more, and like any conspiracies that anyone has regarding that movie, because I just think it's so fucking interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.
There's a theory that any rapper that comes out with a song called Armed and Dangerous, they die. Juice WRLD came out with a song, Armed and Dangerous. He's still armed and dangerous. He passed away. Pop Smoke came with a song, Armed and Dangerous. I'm armed and dangerous. He passed away. King Vaughn came out with a song, Armed and Dangerous. He passed away.
Armed and dangerous, I keep that clock on me.
Now it gets deeper, Biggie, he didn't have a song called Armed and Dangerous, but he had a song called Notorious Thug. The first verse, he says,
Armed and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us.
That phrase, armed and dangerous, is deadly.
Do you guys believe in this theory? Huh? I can't hear you. I have these ear things. Religion is love? No. Love has nothing to do with religion. No. Religion is an idea that someone pushes on you. Religion is judgment. Religion is suffering. Religion is conforming. Religion is establishment. Fuck all that. Love has nothing to do with religion. Love does not divide.
This reminds me of a video. I don't know if I shared it before, but it was a girl talking about how her brother killed himself and her family wasn't really able to grieve or like grieve completely because they were just stuck on the fact that in the religion it says if you kill yourself, you're guaranteed going to hell. So like that's the only thing that was stuck on their mind when their brother took his life. So kind of like took the grieving process away from them because they were stuck on the fact of what the religion says, what the book tells them.
This dumbass shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
What's your problem? Where do you live?
I'm just trying to get some paint.
Okay.
Paint's $55. There's nothing to be proud of as an American.
So you do live in America. What's your problem? Are you retarded?
Just buying paint. Got propaganda.
Are you retarded?
These people hate America so much, but they will never leave. Keep that in mind.
Just look at my daughter, full makeup, singing She's in Love with an emo girl on TikTok, and I didn't have no say, no approval. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this would be cool or not? You know what I mean? And
yeah, she's 12 years old, by the way. The women she's around are basically sluts. The men that she's around are basically women.
He's a pedophile. He raped a 9-year-old girl, Aisha. He is the most revered man in the entirety of the religion. He raped a 9-year-old girl and married a 6-year-old.
So, what defines a child again? Because in Islam is defined.
I'm not going to define what a child is for you. A 6-year-old is a child. She was playing with dolls when he raped her.
A person who enters into puberty in Islam is defined as an adult. That's why 13-year-old men.
So let's get this straight.
Go into war.
So let's get this straight. You think it's okay to have sex with people who hit puberty?
Right now, I'm saying.
But you're acknowledging that in Islam it's okay to have sex with people who have had puberty.
No, I'm not acknowledging that. I'm saying in Islam, and the adult is defined by someone who has reached the age of puberty.
So you are acknowledging that in Islam it's okay to marry and have sex with people who have reached puberty. Yes.
Not being explicit.
Okay. So I also believe that having sex with people just who have hit puberty is incompatible with the West. 14-year-olds hit puberty all the time. You can't have sex with 14-year-olds. I'm sorry, Muslims.
I'm not expressing my opinions.
Are you a Muslim?
As a Muslim, if you reach the age of puberty, you are allowed to be married.
Can you condemn having sex with 14-year-olds?
I'm not condemning anything.
Okay, so here we have a Muslim who refuses to condemn pedophilia.
I'm saying
zero surprises.
Islam is definitely incompatible with the West.
Sahih al-Bukhari, 5134, highest rated hadith.
Why are you picking that?
The Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated her, meaning he had sex with her, when she was 9.
So what about the ones that say she's 19?
There isn't one that say she was 19. Okay, show me. Is it a Sahih rated hadith?
This is 19 right there.
This is a Medium article, not a hadith.
Bye.
It's a blog post. This is literally a blog post.
I mean, regardless of do you think that every single Muslim takes every single thing in the Quran literally, or do you think that they might use right? There might be different interpretations.
Well, there's a difference between something being taken literally and so if there's a metaphor in the Bible that says something about I don't know, whatever. So something I would expect Muslims not to take literally, right, is the Prophet Muhammad rode his unicorn donkey, pitched it on the side of the Temple Mount, and then rose to heaven. Probably didn't happen. Oh, that was literal. That actually happened. He rode his flying donkey and hitched it on the side of the Temple Mount. Okay.
Continue.
Even sillier.
Continue.
Okay, so they do. So your point is now they do take it literally.
Goy slop is essentially material or food that is designed to lead you as far away from being excellent as possible. So, for example, going and eating McDonald's and then going home and watching Love Island. peak Goy slop experience. You have food that makes you infertile, and you go watch other people have dysfunctional relationships while learning to be a cluck. Like, right? That's literally the definition of Goy slop. And now you are weaker physically and mentally because of it. This is Goy slop.
Erica Kirk is a plant.
Charlie wrote you letters.
I know.
Every week?
Every Saturday. So he would turn his phone off to honor the Sabbath. He would come in, open the junk drawer. Everyone has a junk drawer. Open the junk drawer, said Shabbat Shalom, put it in there, turn the phone off, slam the door, and he felt so free because he was unreachable.
Are you kidding me? Shabbat Shalom! They are rubbing it in our faces at this point. Erica Kirk is a honeypot for sure. I'm sorry, the fact she can say that with a smile on her face shows that she was in on it. Not to mention what Charlie Kirk said in his final days. How about those 12 Israeli phones at the UVU campus that Candace Owens mentioned? Nope, they placed her in. They placed her in to replace Charlie to continue the pro-Zio propaganda, because otherwise he would have taken everyone at Turning Point with him. Charlie turned their back on them in the final months. Turning Point USA put Ben Shapiro on his show after they took him out, and they're literally all sitting here smiling. Everything that Charlie said in his final days just proved him right. He was betrayed by everybody.
Charlie Kirk turning off his phone to honor the Sabbath? Who the fuck do these people think they are, bro? So Christians be saying Shabbat Shalom to their wives? I doubt it, but maybe.
The Jews didn't like me and they hood.
What is this? Spider-Man. Yeah, like when you make some program or? No, I'm just here to protect the hood, protect the community. Making sure the community is good. I hear a lot of stuff in the news. And he reports that and everything, the way we talk? He's my video guy, you good, don't worry about it. Yo, just making sure. I see a lot of stuff in the news, we gotta make sure it's good. Okay? We gotta protect the hood, we gotta protect. Damn. What the hell? You was thought I was the threat in this motherfucker.
Kleinman, liest Kleinman. A tatínek s maminkou říká...
Ferdinand. Otec, Helena mať, Josef. Já?
Jo.
Marta sestra.
Vy jste tady jako mrtvej. Nás vedeme mezi mrtvejma. Já vás musím škrtnout.
Co napísala, že já pomer?
Jo.
Ne, já živ.
No, ale...
Já živ.
To bylo tak, řekněte mu, že...
Já živ.
V podstatě ty karty, těch materiálů se zachovalo strašně maličko, že jo?
Spravit, já živ.
Jozef leeft, maar dat blijkt niet uit de documenten. Zijn hele familie wordt als overleden beschouwd. Vader Ferdinand overleed in het ghetto Theresienstadt in 1943. Moeder Helena, zus Amalia, Jozef zelf en zijn...
I genuinely feel like they didn't document shit. They just had people like come up in a line that were still alive and just sign their signature. People probably didn't even know what they were signing.
You're ugly, dude. I don't block the ugly Jews. You're like a pedophile. You want to kill Jews? I didn't say that. You said that. You said that. Pick me up. Take me home tonight. I don't want to let you go till you burn some tiger. Take me home tonight.
There's no video of President Trump sucking a ding-dong. And so what if there was? That's a lot better than World War III, Owen. I never sucked any ding-dongs. But I'll tell you, if they were going to blackmail me to start World War III about one, I'd say, hey, I sucked a golf ball through a freaking garden.
Don't worry. I did the fucking research. 2021, this was voted on. 2 countries. Only 2 said no. To make food a human right. Make food a human right. Israel and the United States. Yeah. Like, what do you gain from saying nah? They literally would have nothing to lose if they would have just voted yes. It would have just been like, oh no, give people food.
Whoa! OnlyFans for teens. I had no idea this was
was going on either.
So if you're not familiar with OnlyFans, it's a website where people can sell their bodies for money. That's for adults. There's a site called Brand Army. You can join the site as early as 13 years old, and they have a policy of how many bikini/revealing photos that you can post. You can post, let's say, one bikini photo, and then it has to be 2 normal photos, and then another photo that's revealing, and then 2 more normal photos. And these are 13-year-old girls or boys. The other part of it is you have to be 18 years old to subscribe to the children's content. There's a house in Florida called the Bop House. Bop is like a slang term kids are using for like a or whatever. There's a lot of OnlyFans girls living in there, but one of them was under 18 and they were waiting for her to turn 18 to bring her on to OnlyFans, and they were using Brand Army before that. They knew exactly what they're doing. It's not like a misunderstanding. Parents that are doing it and letting their kids use Brand Army, their children and profiting off of it, they're fully aware of it.
He accidentally said the quiet part out loud about the Epstein files.
They all are doing that, dude.
All right, let's see what he said. Here, I'll send it to you, Jamie. They got me, these motherfuckers.
It's a wrap.
They got me.
How much longer does Israel let us stay alive, do you think? That's the big question.
Why would they...
What did you say? Is that AI?
What are you saying?
That's Sora?
What the fuck are you saying?
I didn't say anything.
What are you saying?
Huh? Talking about Israel Adesanya.
Oh, well, he loves you. Don't worry about it.
Good call.
Fuck are you saying, son?
Yeah,
so what did he say? What did he say about the Epstein files?
Not gonna lie, Joe's pretty chicken shit for that.
We want to know what you're reading now.
What I'm reading?
Yeah.
It's a book by a historian by the name of Barry Strauss. It's called The Jews Against Rome. Jews Against Rome.
What made you pick it up?
Well, we lost that one. I think we have to win the next one.
He just said it! There it is, right there!
I've seen enough, bro. Send them a few more billion.
How can you stop big corporations from bribing politicians? It's simple. If you find out they do it, then just kill them. Simple. Like, if you're a politician and you're taking bribes, you get charged for sedition and corruption, and then you get charged with the death penalty, and you're publicly executed. In my perfect world, that's what would happen.
I mean, it really is that simple of a fix. Like, if we really started doing that, the world would change, like, starting tomorrow.
Have you ever used orphans to study an experimental vaccine?
Yes.
Have you ever used babies of mothers in prison to study an experimental vaccine?
Yes.
Have you ever used individuals under colonial rule to study an experimental vaccine?
Yes.
Did you do so in the Belgian Congo?
Yes.
Have you ever expressed that it's better to perform experiments on those less likely to be able to contribute to society?
I don't remember specifically, but it's possible. In the 1960s, that was more or less common practice. I've since changed my mind, but that was a long time ago.
I got a question for you, like with around the music industry. You try to turn your shit off real quick? Who do you think controls the music industry?
Right now. Cardi. Yeet. Uzi.
But I meant like, not rappers, I meant like who controls the entire industry, like who controls the rappers and shit.
Like, fucking labels and shit?
Yeah, like who controls the labels?
Like Empire. Oh, who the fucking Jews, bro?
Yeah, how'd you know?
It's all the fucking Jews, bro.
Bro, most people don't know that.
It's all Jews. I know everything about the Jews, bro.
I see that shit in on your fucking on your wrist. Yo, he was a Jew.
The Jews were under attack in New York. Did you see this? These were sprayed all over New York City. But wait, we saw video footage of the guy who was spraying it. Look, here he goes. Oh, wait a second. Is that an Orthodox Jew? Oh, wait, and here he goes. He's going to get off his bike and spray paint a swastika. So the Jews aren't under attack. They're just putting swastikas up so they can then claim anti-Semitism everywhere. This is the world we live in. They're playing the victim. Every accusation is a confession, people. Every single time.
Yeah, I can see them doing that. Because with the hate that people genuinely have for these people, I think they would do more than just put a swastika on the wall. I genuinely feel like they would do worse.
It's that simple. Public executions for any illegal that rapes or kills an American. They don't deserve deportation. They deserve to be ended.
Yo, what a crazy promo video. What a crazy short to make for a Texas Republican candidate.
If I lived in Texas, she would 100% have my vote. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know by leaving a thumbs up and or subscribing if you guys are new. And if you guys would like another video tomorrow, just go ahead and get this video up to 250 likes and I got you guys again. Also, my dog had recently passed away like 2-3 weeks ago, so that's kind of what I was doing. I was taking some time off just to try to get back in my mood, you know, try to like really get back to the grind, I guess you could say. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I just been hanging out at home, just watching movies and really just scrolling TikTok till I started feeling better. But I'm starting to feel a little bit better, so, you know, I'm going to get some videos out and rolling again. So like I said, 250 likes and I got you guys tomorrow. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and I'll see you guys in the next one.